Hi, I'm Dylan George. Me and my friends create videos on the Buddy Force YouTube channel. I've been playing this game since I was about 7 years old, and let me tell you, in the years I've been playing, I know there's still a lot for me to learn. On Dueling Book, when you go look at all of the ratings, it shows you the top 200 people for each ban list, and that's what this series is about. My goal is to get on that top 200 list. I'm Dylan George, and this is Breaking the Bubble. Hey buddies, it's Dylan. Welcome back to the second episode of Breaking the Bubble. I hope you guys enjoyed the first one as much as I did, and if you haven't seen it, be sure to go check it out. And this episode, we are going to be using a deck that is pretty fun. We are going to be playing Crusadia Guardragons. Now, looking at this list, if you guys watch a lot of other YouTubers, you're going to think this deck might look a bit familiar, and that's because this is actually Crush Cards' version of Crusadia Guardragon. For this episode, I really didn't know what to play, and I actually just looked up Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile May 2020 on YouTube, and theirs was like the fourth option, and I think that's pretty cool. So congratulations to you guys. I absolutely love Crush Cards. Huge fans of them. So be sure to go check them out if you guys don't already, but you probably already do. Anyways, this is the deck that we are using. The only difference between this deck and the one that they showed is that they didn't show a side deck, so I just made a super generic going second side deck. So before we go into our first game, I want to show you guys a replay that I had while playing someone, and I lost my patience. I was so angry playing this person just because I'm assuming they were new, but oh, did it make me so mad. I'm normally very patient with people when it comes to them learning the game and trying to figure out their decks, but it was just something about this guy. I lost my mind. Anyways, let's head to it. Okay, so this is the guy, and I'm just gonna say everything that made me really upset. So first things first, obviously this is a replay. I opened up an okay hand. This is like one of my first times playing the deck. You can see it says viewing extra deck. He stays viewing his extra deck for like 5 or 10 minutes. And like I say that, I send in like a question mark. I'm like, hello, what are you doing? And then he's like, wait, please. And then he starts doing stuff and not asking me for anything. Obviously, like I wouldn't be able to respond to any of this unless I had like no material. Goes into this and then just activates effect. I say K, banishes the monsters. Then he summons these three out. And this is all fine. Like, I've never actually seen Nordics play. I'm assuming he's doing everything properly. He sends all of them away, and he makes Odin. And I read Odin real quick. And just in case you guys haven't seen Odin either, it's a really old card. I'm going to show you guys what it does. So Odin is once per turn, you can make this card be unaffected by spell and trap effects until the end of the turn, and then once per turn during the end phase, if this face-up card you control was destroyed, you can banish one Nordic Ascendant tuner from your graveyard and special summon this. And then you get a draw when he's summoned that way. Anyways, it's an okay card. Obviously, it's not amazing, but it's a big boy too. Anyways, let's keep going. He sets one and passes. Now it's my turn. And this is what makes me mad. Right on my turn, he goes, effective Odin. Okay, it's not the end phase. It didn't get destroyed. So he's obviously talking about the unaffected part. And I'm trying to tell him. I'm like, it's not a quick effect. So I do my plays until he has a response, and then he tries to tell me, he goes, it doesn't matter, the effect tell once per turn, it does not specify which turn, and I'm just like, I got so mad. I actually looked up an errata of Odin just to make sure I wasn't the one in the wrong, and yeah, it's a once per turn, it's a speed spell 1, or spell speed 1, and I was just getting so upset. I'm like, it doesn't. Here's the thing. You guys are probably wondering, Dylan, why didn't you go into Magius and then use Quick Launch to search the Tracer? I know. It's bad, but here's why. I just needed a card that had a quick effect. That I misplayed just so I could explain to this guy why he was wrong. Because if I didn't want to like go into the Magius and then special summon the Tracer and then be like Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 and confuse him, so I just straight out summoned out the Tracer, and I was like, hey, you notice how Tracer says quick effect? Yeah, that means it's a quick effect and you can use it on your opponent's turn. And then I also told him, or if a card says once per turn during either player's turn, then you can use it. And then he's telling me that I'm wrong, and I'm just like, please. I was getting very upset at this point, and then he's like, I can use the effect of my Link monster, by the way. And then I go, and the only one here that he's talking about is, while this card points to an Azir monster, you can't target it with monster effects. And you cannot, what is it? Also, monsters your opponent controls cannot target this card for attacks. Whatever. I don't care. So that's what I tell him. I'm like, the Link's effect is continuous. You're not activating it. But you can't activate Odin effect on your opponent's turn. And he goes, yes. Like, okay, glad we agree. And I was just, you can see I'm moving my hands. I'm getting upset. I'm getting so upset just reliving this duel. It was just, yeah. It's one thing to get something like a ruling wrong, but then when you get it explained properly to you and you still say that I'm wrong, it's just, oh, it hurts. It really gets to me. Yeah, you could tell this was my like third time playing the deck, because I thought that for some reason I wanted to move the Draco, and I realized how silly that was. So that's why I said Draco Chainlink 1, Spathia Chainlink 2. Actually, no. Just Draco. Anyways, let's just finish this. I think he surrenders early, so then I move the LP with Spathia. I add counters. I forgot to keep count of my counters. I also realized afterwards it's each time a cards is sent from the field to grave. So this might be wrong, but I think we're definitely at 3. Like we're definitely like more than what we need to search. So I do all these shenanigans. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he was trying to tell me that the way I was using Spathia was wrong. When I summoned Elpie and then moved it over, he told me I couldn't summon there. And I said, I use Spathia effect to move it. And then he says, your Crusadia allows you to summon on the cell at its bottom. And I'm like, okay, I know how Link monsters work. That's why I used Spathia's effect to move. And he's like, oh, I didn't read it. It's like, how in the world can you not read a card and then tell me that I am wrong? It's just so annoying. And finally here, I said F to draw 4, and I drew 4. I'm not fast playing here. This is a replay, so you can't tell how long it was, but I waited like 15 to 30 seconds, enough time for him to see me say F to draw 4, and then have a chance to read Saryuja and respond. Then he waits until I draw the top 4 cards and activates Psalm Strike. I was losing it. I nearly told him, I'm like, no, too late. I gave you time, but whatever. I'm a nice person. I try to be nice. So now he's telling me that I have to destroy it, and this is where you can tell I'm getting a bit snippy, because he said F of Psalm Strike. It's like, cool, I know what Psalm Strike is. And he goes, hey dude, you have to destroy it. So I'm like, hey dude, pay cost. And then he finally pays the cost. You could tell that's where I was getting a little upset. So I had to return all that. Getting really unhappy. Summon the White Dragon. Go into Regulex with the 2 of these. That was interesting. Make Arborea. Arborea grabbed me Crawler, I believe. Oh yeah, and then I grabbed the Gamma-Seal with Waterfront. I turned those into Equimax. Special summon... Oh, this. Oh my god. I forgot about this part. I'm so angry. I used Kyoto Effect to add the Gamma-Seal to hand. And now, I gave him the Gamma-Seal. And I'm tributing his Odin. As you can see in the chat, I say Kaiju the Odin. and then Kaiju under Equamax. Because when I pressed change control, it just moved it randomly. So I want him to tribute the Odin, and then move the Gameciel to the Equamax Arrow. Makes sense. I'm not even joking. There was about 3 to 4 minutes where he was not responding or doing anything. And then he does this. He just moves it and still doesn't get rid of the Odin. I'm telling him, like, please just move the Odin. Odin is gone. And he's still not doing it. Like, time is passing by. This was like, from when I said Regulex effect to Odin is gone is about 3 minutes. Because I'm just waiting for this guy. Like, maybe he has a bad connection, but... Okay, this has gone on long enough. And then he asks, why? Imagine someone just gives you a monster like Gameciel, a powerful monster, and then you ask, why? Why is Odin gone? Why? He doesn't understand kaijus. And this is in ranked, by the way. Like, I'm in ranked. And I said, I kaiju'd it. That's why you have a kaiju now. Oh, this is, yeah. He says, what? What? I'm losing it. I'm actually, I'm losing my mind. And I just said, read Gameciel, please. You can tell I'm actually, like, visibly annoyed. I tribute Odin to summon Gameciel to your field. And then he finally gets rid of it. And then he scoops. And he just left. That was like... I'm pretty sure the second I entered battle phase, they would have called time of the round. That's how long this took. And for him to just straight up leave and not go to the second game, I was so angry. I was so annoyed at him. Anyways, that was the first duel. So you saw I didn't actually get to do too many Crusadia Guardragon shenanigans. I did make Equamax, which was nice. This wasn't enough to kill him, though. That would have done, what, 38? And then I could have tacked for another 1,000, so that would have done 48. But then he'd be top decking at that point, and that's probably why he scoot. But yeah, that was a very annoying game. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's probably the most upset, or I guess angry, that I've been in a duel for a very long time. So just thought I'd show you guys that. Anyways, on to the second duel. This one's also not very long. That's why I chose to show you guys two different duels, because it just they both were kind of short to explain. I think this will be a bit of a longer video, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Do you guys like it when I keep it closer to like the 11 to 15 minute mark, or do you like it more when I'm like 20 plus minutes? Anyways, I open up an okay hand. He goes first. I realize he's playing Blue Eyes. He reveals Alternative and Nebula. And I realized, I think he was cheating here, but I didn't even realize it. At this point, I had been playing on Dueling Book for like 3-4 hours. So I was sort of out of it, and I realized I don't think he can actually do this. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, because it says must first be special summoned by revealing Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can only special summon this once per turn. And then this special summons them but negates their effects, but it doesn't ignore summoning conditions. So I'm pretty sure that he just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an illegal move there. Anyways, I've been rambling on for a long time. Let's just finish this game. So he synchros into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon and activates Whitestone to add a Blue Eyes and passes turn. Then I draw into a second Kyoto Waterfront. I activate the Kyoto Waterfront, normal Leonis, summon Magius, use Reclusia. Now here's where I messed up. I read Spirit Dragon wrong. I saw it once per turn during either player's turn when an effect of a card is activated. I didn't see the in the graveyard part. If I had the in the graveyard part in my mind, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't read cards. Yeah, I didn't actually see the in the graveyard part. So in my mind, I was like, I need to get rid of this Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. I'm assuming this guy was new. You guys will see why later. So I activate Magius Effect Chainlink 1, Reclusia Chainlink 2 to pop the Spirit Dragon. And he asks, what does that do? So I said, okay, it pops Spirit and it pops my Reclusia. And I realized he could have tributed this card to special summon a Synchro. Like, he could have made it float, but I guess he didn't. So that's just why I assume this guy is new. Anyways, I add the Draco, but I special the Arborea to make the Spathia since I destroyed the Reclusia. Then here starts the shenanigans. So I add the Leonis back, go into Elpie, move the Elpie, summon a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, activate the effect of special summon back Draco, link all 4 of those away into a Saryuja. He says that he's liking the deck. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Not a lot of people say that when they're getting comboed. So I draw the 4, I shuffle, I put back the 3, whatever. Then I activate Kyoto effect to add the Gamma Seal, summon out White Dragon, turn that into a Pisty, use Pisty's effect to special summon Red Eyes Darkness, but not before adding the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Then I'll activate Metal effect again to bring back the Draco, activate Saryuja effect to special summon Gamma Seal, and then I will turn those into a second Saryuja. Then I draw another 4, put another 3 back, and continue off. I use Saryuja's effect to special summon again for Rocket Tracer. I'm going to link these 2 away into Borreload Savage with the Saryuja underneath it. So right now this is at, I believe, 4,700 because it's gaining the 3, so it's 33 plus 14. Then I activate Monster Reborn to bring back the Crusadia Arborea because it is a tuner. I'm going to summon out the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and summon out the FA Dawn Dragster. I think I actually got its attack points wrong, I think. But we'll see. Oh yeah, he activates Mirror Force. I was like, okay, this guy's definitely new. He's playing Mirror Force. So then luckily I had the Dragster and the Gamma Seal, whatever. In hindsight, I definitely should have put the Gamma Seal in attack, but that is my bad. Yeah, so I was right. He does have 18. Because he gains 300 for each of his levels, and right now he's level 5, so that's 15 plus 3 for the Saryuja. Then I attack with Savage Dragon for a 4,700, and pass turn. He draws and passes, and then I just attack for game. I forget if we went into a game 2. Yes, we did. We went to game 2, so I won the first one, obviously. I think I left my deck the same. Maybe I swapped out a couple things. I could be wrong. I honestly don't remember whether I sided or not. The only issue is that Crush Cards did such a good job at making this deck profile. I found it so hard to actually side out cards. Like, I felt like everything was crucial. So I don't think I actually moved much out. Yeah, he went first and he just T-set pass. I felt kind of bad because I think this guy was new. Yeah, he says it right here. He says, I don't think I was supposed to be in advanced, lol. So I told him, it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. So at this point, I'm just styling on him. We'll just go through it quick. This is actually, I sort of plug Crush Cards here. He goes, what do you call this deck? And I said, actually, if you want to see this exact deck in action, you can search Crusadia Guardragon on YouTube and check out Crush Cards. This is their deck profile. So, just plugging Crush Cards in there. It is a really fun deck. I've been playing it off camera as well. Like I said, I only show you guys like sort of the fun matches. A lot of people quit really early on when playing against this deck. It's kind of insane. So we're going through and got the Saryuja again. You guys sort of know what Crusadia Guardragon plays are now. And if you don't, like I said, be sure to head on over to Crush Cards. They do some test hands with this, and it really shows you like how powerful the deck can actually be. And it's not far off from the combos I'm doing here. This is me adding the counters wrong again. And then I go Succession to grab the Metal Dragon. Metal Dragon brings back Draco. Activate Quick Launch on Tracer. Summon the Black Dragon, and then summon the Arborea. And then, once again, I can go into the Dragster. Yeah, and he scooped here. That was pretty obvious. Yeah, because I went to the Dragster. I could have gone into the Borreload Savage. And then I would have nearly game on board, if not game. Because then I'd be able to grab the Gamma Seal as well and special summon the Gamma Seal. And to top it all off, after my battle phase, I could turn these two into the Hieratic Seal of Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. That's the card name. And I would have had a bounce for next turn. So yeah, you guys obviously know how powerful Crusadia Guardragon can be. So that's pretty much it. These are the two duels I wanted to show you guys. They were sort of lackluster. They were both sort of against, like, I want to say new players, but it's really like the only fun ones that I had. The other ones I was either just getting completely stomped, or they were just scooping early. And I guess they both sort of scooped early here, but I really want to show you guys the first one because of just how enraged I got. So actually, I'm going to show you guys my ranking real quick. So as you guys can see, our ranking right now is... Ooh. Oh boy, we've got a long way to go. Yeah, you can see that we've got 245 over 41. That doesn't matter. I haven't actually played any single duels, so that makes sense. We are around the 7,000 mark, and we're trying to get over 200. I'm definitely going to have to play this more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.